Just 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. 3 for me. We're talking darts delivery service.
Well,
We had a brew.
how are you, mate?
Me?
Yeah.
Good, mate. How are you? Welcome to Meet You, everyone. I am Dart Sultan.
My name's Robbie. G'day. Hope you're doing well. Thanks so much for being with us once more time. One more time.
Once more time.
And we have got a rip-roaring start. If you're a Patreon, g'day to you. Thanks so much for being with us and for assisting the show like you do. We love you and appreciate you. And we're talking about a time that happened recently where me and Dad had a bit of a disagreement as to whether we should unbox some Pokemon cards in the episode, and it almost ended our friendship. And what we're going to do right now
We're going to do
unbox. We're going to unbox these Pokemon cards. We found these at a 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
We were avid Pokemon card collectors, weren't we?
Absolutely,
both?
absolutely.
Yeah.
I famously gave away my full collection that was surely very valuable, and I'm sure everyone has a story like this, to my little cousin who lost them. And so upset because I kept a lot of my shit, but I didn't. They were so valuable to me. That's why I gave them away, because I knew he'd like it, but he did ultimately lose it.
And we all have a story about one that was destroyed in an annoying way.
Yep.
My cousin's friend indiscriminately grabbed my shiny Charizard and just smushed it in the dirt, smushed it on the gravel, just to fuck with me. Totally fucked me. And I also got tricked by my cousin to trade one of higher value for a lower value card.
Do you remember what it was?
I got a Lapras.
Because that's not terrible. So you must have given away something fucked.
I think it was a shiny Blastoise.
That's fucked. That sucks. Was that the same cousin that fucked your Charizard?
Different cousins.
Man, that's rough. That's rough cousins.
Yeah. Oh, to be fair to my other cousin, it was his friend.
It was his
total
friend.
fucker.
Oh, it was his friend. Okay, good.
But so yeah. Anyway, here we go. Let's jump into it.
Well,
let's not spend any time on it.
Also,
Oh yeah.
why do I fucking say that? I gave away at school. I tricked somebody into giving me. I didn't trick them. It was very strange. So I was in primary school, year 3, and this was a year 4. He was older than me, but he was my friend. I know who he is to this day. Where I could message. Okay. I just got this fucking shine of inspiration. There is a mystery from my childhood that I'm going to share with you now that I think I'm going to try and figure out what happened now. So when I was in primary school, I had a friend who was in the year above me, and he had a shiny Alakazam and a shiny Blastoise. And I coveted these. And he was my friend. I was a bad kid, but I wasn't slimy. I never stole anything. And I coveted them. And he wanted to give them to me. And he said, I'll give them to you. And I was like, shut up. I thought he was joking. No, I'll give them to you. You can have them. I'll trade you for something. I said, I don't have anything that's worth that trade. My best card is I don't have anything for that. That's all right. What have you got? I'm like, went through a bunch of my stuff. I had like
A Lickitung?
I have a Lickitung.
Do you want a Far-Fetched? It's not shiny, but I don't know. Is Ekans okay?
Do you want a Far-Fetched?
I've got a green energy card if you want.
I essentially did. Well, I was like, this is all I have. And he was like, you give me all those, I'll give you shiny Blastoise and Alakazam. And I said, I even believe I said, because I realized he was being serious, but I really wanted the cards and I felt bad. And I said, this is a bad trade for you, I think. Are you sure you want to do this? He said, absolutely. I don't really care. So I got Blastoise and Alakazam, and I can tell you, to this day, the moment that, like, I felt like a Pokemon trainer at that moment. I felt like, damn, like, I'm I'm probably going to be a big deal in this world now that I have Blastoise and Alakazam in my collection. I didn't even carry them around in my fucking folder that I'd carry everyone like that we'd have at recess and lunch. I put them in my bag for safekeeping, separate to my other collection. Knowing they were there, felt best day ever. At the end of the day, get my bag, open it up, the cards are gone. They're stolen. It was one of 2 times that I've been robbed in my life. And it has obviously stuck with me year 3. And the only person that could have known that those cards were there was this older friend of mine, who I still have on Facebook. I wouldn't say we were friends after, when we were adults, but we're both into heavy music and we have mutual friends and we saw each other a lot. I still have him on Facebook. Do you think I should reach out to him and ask him about this?
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
I will do that. I think he might. Life presents trials for us all, and I think that he might have recently been through some trials. So I don't want to be like, "Hey, man, do you steal my fucking Pokemon cards in year 3?" But I will try and I will do this, and I'll report back.
Maybe we won't need to know anything because we'll be on such a high from the fucking pterodactyl shiny stuff.
Now, do you want to open them on my leg and then I can film?
Yeah,
and that way we can both be mic'd up. Okay.
Start filming here.
All right.
All right. So here's what we've got here.
This is what we've got. We've got a Twilight Masquerade, Scarlet and Violet. When's the last time you opened a Pokemon card pack?
More than 10 years ago, easily. Like years and years and years.
Oh my gosh. So fucking exciting. Oh man. So there's a way to order the cards so you get the rares first or whatever. But yeah, there's the code. If anyone... to flip that around. I think there's a code. If any collectors... There you go. There's a code. Guys, get in on that. All right, this is what they all do.
Really?
I've watched these before.
You've watched these?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to... here we go. I'm going to flip it over here.
Yeah,
for those that are listening, we will share what we find here.
And for those who want to see the cards that we get, go to YouTube, Welcome to Meet You, and this will be available for video.
This is an official Pokemon unboxing. Welcome to Meet You. We're going to start with a Shinx. That's got the lead attack of Curiosity and Static Shock. So
sounds a bit like me.
It actually sounds like me.
They'll
Static
start
Shock.
with curiosity and then they come into my apartment and then they get a big shock when they see the type of man I am.
We've got
the Moon
Clefairy.
This sounds like me. This is me. Come on.
Clefairy's so cute. Very cool. We've got a Varoom. Now this is a new one that I'm not aware of, but fuck, this looks uninspired, this one.
What is it? Is it a car? I can't see what's living in that and what's not. Is that a handcuff on its... Is this the Kamala Pokemon? Is this the Kamala?
The attack is Metal Coating.
Right.
And Ram. All right, fuck Vroom. I don't like that one. Volbeat.
Isn't that a band?
Volbeat?
Yeah, I think there's a metal band called Volbeat.
So we've got Quick Sign and Coordinated Strike for Volbeat. This is a grass Pokemon. It looks like a Bumblebee.
Do you like this?
I think this is smart of them because I can't think of the original one having a Bumblebee ripoff. Can you think of one?
There was a Wasp, which was the Hornet guy.
Yeah, but there wasn't a bee.
Not a bee.
No.
Not a bee.
So we've got at
Crazy.
least... So look at the difference between Vroom
yeah, this is,
and Volbeat.
Yeah.
So, okay, all right, let's just get through these. Heracross, yeah, never understood this one.
Dude, I swear there was a Pokemon that looked like this from Gen 1 that wasn't called Heracross.
Yeah.
You know
Tell us in the comments, what does Heracross look like from the originals? I've got Body Slam and Seismic Toss. Seismic Toss is this is a powerful Pokemon.
Oh, it is.
We've got a lot of numbers
HP.
here. 120.
I think that's what Charizard had.
Seismic Toss is 130 attack.
Wow.
We've got a Love Ball. Come on. Love us.
I got a Love Ball in my sack at the moment. I need to get it checked out.
Yeah, we'll be going to the doctor soon. All right.
What do we got?
Oh.
Glimora. Is that hollow? Give that a...
Oh.
Go like that.
What does hollow mean?
Oh, like it's holographic?
Oh, sorry. Right.
Oh, watch out. You're spoiling the other cards.
Oh, right.
Okay.
So...
Glimora.
Oh, cool. Oh, we got a shiny one.
Glimora.
Yeah, what's this? This is a flower one. I don't like this one. We've got Boomerang Energy.
That's a hollow. See the bottom?
So the hollow...
Hollow. What's that do?
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah.
As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides star energy. But I don't care.
Okay.
Anyway, that's cool. It's holographic. We've got a Sand Slash.
Oh, and that's...
We've got a shiny.
That's cool because that's from back when we fucked with Pokemon. That's Sandslash.
Dig, Claws, and Earthquake.
Sandslash leveled up. Damn, look at all that damage and health.
She make my Earthquake. All right, here we go. Heatran. This looks like another uninspired mechanical one.
Uh-huh.
The abilities are Incandescent Body and Steel Burst. And we've got a basic energy to polish it off.
Fuck, that feels personal. Basic energy. Hey, man. Our friendship survived the...
Oh, fuck.
To the next challenge.
To the cards, the spoils.
Let's hope nothing else harder comes up than when we should unbox the Pokemon cards.
Fucking hell. Hey, you had a pretty momentous thing happen for you today, and it's in line with something else that I noticed in your apartment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Darts delivery service. You've made some steps to change up your eating habits.
I put on weight. I've been putting on weight. And look, I apologize because you guys have heard this many times. It's obviously an ongoing issue for me. Weight issues, health issues, has been my whole life. I've had varying degrees of success of getting on top of it. But I had this grand plan when I came to Sydney, like, you know, over 6 months ago now, to start cooking and get into these really healthy rhythms. And like what I always do, I overestimate what I'm going to be able to do. I hate myself for failing to reach that too high of a thing because I don't cook. So like cooking all the time is like, I could have done it, but I didn't. And then what do? I wallow in the mire of my failure by doing the exact opposite and getting Uber Eats for every meal. So I thought, let's make it easy for me. And I finally engaged one of those like healthy food services where they deliver weekly meals for you. So I'm not sponsored or anything, obviously, but
we might be open to it.
I'd be absolutely open.
Let's see what they're like.
Yeah, let's see what they're like first. So I got this.
This is microplastic ham. Is that? So if you see this is.
That's microplastic ham, and we've got free-range chicken paella with microplastic.
With aluminium.
With
magnesium. No, what is it? What's with what's got heavy metals?
Yeah. This has got heavy metal cheese.
Yeah.
The cheese
heavy
on this
metal.
is actually completely made of metal.
Okay.
Metal shavings.
Yeah. And they are...
free-range chicken paella, and then Robbie's holding there the spinach and ricotta cannelloni and that's with the heavy metals.
Yeah, that's... So this is dynamic.
Dynamic.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because there's quite a few of these now. Why did you choose these ones?
Their website was the best. I respect a good website. And it was just easiest. They were like, what's your goal? I was like, weight loss. They were like, here's the plan best suited for your weight loss. And I could just put that whole plan in my cart and pay for all the meals instead of all the other ones wanted me to like spend more time than that. And I didn't want to, because I'm actually, I'm like you. I'm not a terribly fussy eater, I don't think. So like, I will eat all of these and it'll be fine. Like I'll just eat. I like eating what I'm told to eat. You know, I don't like to think about it. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, well, let's touch base on that later and we'll see how it's going. I know there was a bit of a weirdness with when it was going to be delivered to your house. Was that because there was a window of delivery between midnight and 7 a.m.?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, I got a text at 2:30 a.m. They delivered it last night. I said to Robbie it must have been a typo because it said they were going to deliver between midnight and 7 a.m. And Robbie said, no, that's what they do.
It's like the milkman, isn't it? Like they come in the dead of night and
I don't have a safe spot for things to be left. Like a very public facing kind of.
Sure.
Yes.
Stoop.
So, look, we'll keep you updated.
It's not the only thing that was delivered to your house recently.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's last share here.
So
we've got a case here of liquid death.
So like what most of the things that I become passionate about now as a 33-year-old man, they start as a joke. So our friend Jordan, who you guys all know, he was drinking these and he was like, oh, I'm popping down to 7-Eleven to get a liquid death. And I was like, I haven't given him, he'll be listening to this and he'll be like, what the fuck? I was going to put him on blast for it because I was like, why is everyone drinking this fucking liquid death? Every podcaster drinks this shit. They drink liquid death. And I've looked into it, and what it is so I bought some as a joke because I was going to drink them on pod as a joke, and I drank it, and I was like, damn. Well, damn.
I need to get a few cases more.
And what I realized was the whole modus operandi of this company is they're using attractive marketing that unhealthy energy drinks use on a healthy product. So whilst it is called Liquid Death, it is all natural, apparently, and it's just carbonated soda water with a tad of natural flavoring. And it's hard to admit, but that energy drink marketing and that all that shit, I think it works on me. So drinking this makes me feel like I'm having a naughty treat, but it's completely fine. So this, healthy meals, and I signed up for F45. I signed up for F45, baby.
4 brands, 1 episode.
4 brands, 1 episode. Welcome to Darts Delivery Service. Oh, and Ozempic? Yeah, I got a guy. It's not the real deal, but it's a knockoff. It's half microplastic, but apparently it's just as effective now. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I want to lose some fucking weight because I'm fat and I hate it. What's going on with you?
Good on you. Good on you. The sugary treat. So he's shaking up a Dare iced coffee right now for those that are listening.
5 brands, 1 episode, $0.
So lots happening in America right now. Lots happening. Of course, we've got the bullet whizzing by. We've got Kamala likely being the nominee, all that sort of thing. Receiving the Obama family's endorsement.
She got
recently. She did eventually get the endorsement from the Obama camp, which was something the Obama camp seemed to be withholding their endorsement for a little moment for some reason.
Oh yeah.
Which I thought was interesting, but they did give it, and what they gave prompted some pictures of some footage of Kamala receiving the phone call.
You sent this to me in jest.
Receiving the phone call. So what you'll see now is Kamala holding the phone, loudspeaker right up to her ear.
It's like they almost would have been saying, like, hold it more out so we can see that it's Barack in the ID. Yeah.
So I find that pretty bizarre. But what it prompted us to think about was the families of these high-profile politicians. And
must be a whirlwind.
Something came to our attention recently, Dart, that's really...
Well, something leaked.
Something leaked. Tell us about it.
So when Biden stepped down and it looked like Kamala was going to be the nominee, someone on Twitter by the name of... What was the first name? Did we get that?
Oh, Jerry.
So Jerry. A man, Jerry Obama, on Twitter posted saying, glad to hear Kamala. Looks like Kamala's going for the big job. Let's just hope she doesn't make the same mistakes that my cousin did. Hashtag remember who your family are. Hashtag blood's thicker than water. And this Jerry Obama leaked his diary.
Time-stamped diaries.
His time-stamped diary from when his cousin, Barack Obama, was in office. And he quickly deleted it. It was getting a lot of attention, but
You managed to get it.
Yeah, I managed to get it. And this is the diary of Jerry Obama, cousin to Barack Obama, 49th president of the US states.
I think so, yeah.
His diary throughout a period of Barack's term. And he seemed to have published this as a warning for Kamala to not make the same errors. So Robbie's going to kindly read this for us.
Yeah, for sure. It's pretty interesting because you do think about the families of these big high-profile people, right? You're like, what? Because the PR is so tight-lipped and it's very curated, isn't it? So you wonder, what are they like behind closed doors?
Sure.
So just to clarify, Barack Obama became the president, the 44th president of the United States on the 20th of January 2009 until 20th of January 2017. And Jerry Obama's diary, the first part that he revealed online, is from the 20th of January 2009.
Sure.
So I'll just read some of it here.
Yeah.
It's really good. Fascinating. Jerry writes, "Hey diary, it's me, Jerry Obama. I know I am a simple man, a family man. I know that I may not ever go out into space or be a president, but that doesn't mean my cousin won't. That's right, baby. Barack did it. My cousin, Barack Obama, is the 44th president of the United frickin' States of America. Let's fucking go." So he was super excited, and it sounds like he always had his back to do it. It makes me wonder about...
Let's fucking go. What's that, 2013?
Yeah. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Hell yeah, Jerry.
So a week later, this is the 27th of January, 2009, he writes, "Hey diary, 7 days since my last check-in. It's been an absolute roller coaster over here in Camp Obama. Aunties and uncles have been going batshit ever since. So proud of my cousin. I can't wait to see him and congratulate him in person. He might be the most powerful man in the world right now, but to me, he's still my little cousin whose ass I beat at Mario Kart back in the day. Ha ha ha."
Oh, wow.
I understand that
That's so
feeling,
cool.
right? Apparently, his office is organizing a family dinner/function within the month.
Oh, nice.
I'll look forward to that.
Hell yeah.
So that's really nice.
You know, once the confetti falls, touch base with the fam. That's good. That's good.
So a month goes by.
Sure.
The next diary entry is on the 1st of March, 2009. Jerry Obama writes, "Hey diary, Jerry here. Turns out the Obama family dinner happened. However, none of the cousins were invited. So I didn't get to go. Kind of pissed, but I get it. I suppose I'm going to need to get used to this kind of stuff now that Obama is the big dog. I just hope he hasn't gotten too big for his boots.
Sure.
We have the annual cousin bowling tournament in Washington at the end of May, so I'll see him there, I guess. I reserve the right to give him shit in person for giving me the cold shoulder. Ha ha ha. Even the Secret Service won't be able to protect him from the almighty ribbing he's going to get from his cousin, me, Jerry Obama."
So weird that he continues to clarify who he is in his own personal diary.
It is, but it helps us because it reminds us who he is. So the next one is a couple months later. We've got 27th of May. At the end of May 2009, this is Obama's first year as president. He writes, "Don't even want to write this. At the bowling alley right now. Tournament is over. No show from Barack. His office sent through a letter explaining he was too busy to come to the tournament this year, and Barack paid for the drinks and catering as a form of apology." That's kind of nice, I guess. "All the beers and bowling alley nuggets and sauce can't heal the hurt of him not being here. I understand he's got the most important job in the world now, but the annual Cousins Bowling Tournament is important as well, especially because this year I won. Not that Mr. President or anyone else for that matter even gives a single shit. Anyway, I'm going to order an Uber."
Oh, that's sad as hell.
That's really...
Don't tell me there's more.
There's a little bit more. This is Jerry Obama's diary here from 2009, the year Barack Obama became president. Oh no,
This is heartbreaking, man. I don't even...
I'm reticent to go on. This next bit's really quiet. The next diary entry is on the 11th of September, 2009. Yeah.
9/11. Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. All right.
Well. Guess who decides to finally text back more than 8 months later? My bitch-ass cousin, a.k.a. the president, Barack Obama. His text apologized for his absence since the inauguration and also said he was thinking of all his loved ones on the anniversary of the 9/11 attacks.
Right.
Look, I'm glad he's thinking of me, but I'd prefer he popped over and said it to my face. I've basically been ghosting him ever since he no-showed for bowling, so I know he knows that I'm freaking pissed. My wife says I need to focus on other things. Yeah, okay, honey, no worries. Every time I turn on the TV, I see my cousin, Barack Obama's face, basically taunting me with that charismatic, authoritative smile and tone of voice. He's a good man, but a shit cousin. I'm not even going to bother anymore.
Oh.
So he's checking out.
Oh.
This is sad stuff.
This is rough, man. This is, we'll put links in the description. I hope you guys are, this is rough.
You were going to post this online for sure
yeah.
on the Instagram. So welcome to your Instagram. You can see these. 1st of October, a new month here,
Okay.
2009. Hold the phone.
Oh.
Letter from the desk of the president.
Okay.
Here we go. That's right. Guess who's coming to Jerry's house for Christmas this year?
All right.
The Obamas. It's all good.
Yeah,
I'm fucking stoked, he writes.
Yeah.
Don't know what I've said previously in here, but I'm sure I was just letting off some steam.
Yeah.
No matter what happens to either me or Barack, blood is thicker than water, and he's proven that today.
Yeah.
I'm already preparing the most epic barbecue of all time, jumping castle N64 with Mario Kart. He'll likely want a rematch, I'm sure, and beers galore. This is going to be unreal.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
It's what you want to hear.
Yeah,
it's what you want to hear.
Happy ending.
All right, fast forward to Boxing Day, 26th of December, 2009.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, diary. Whose name rhymed with Iraq? Ding, 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 ding. That's right, folks. My piece of shit cousin Barack. I didn't even read the excuse. Bro can organize drone strikes like a savant, but can't organize to get his ass in the car and come see his cousin for a drink. I'm actually fucking done. I love my country and I love my president, but between you and me, diary, he can be a real jerk. Anyway, later. Strong words there from Jerry Obama, and it really lifts the lid on what it's like for family members of those that are deeply engaged in high-profile politics.
I just hope Kamala
doesn't make the same mistakes.
I just don't want her to make the same mistakes, but that's brave of Jerry to share that.
It doesn't seem to me like Kamala will make the same mistakes, because if I get the feeling from her appearance on Drew Barrymore's talk show that she's going to be the mama.
Yeah, she's going to be the mamala.
The way that Drew Barrymore sits facing her counterparts on this show. What's going on there?
Yeah, it's so awesome. Like I put myself in the backstage trying to figure out, because Drew Barrymore obviously has this infectious energy, and I bet they were like, she was like, I want a talk show, but I don't want it to be cold and like any. I want it to be warm, and I want it to be. You can picture her saying this, and they're like, "Do it, Drew, do it." So they're like, "I won't be on a desk. I'll be on the couch, and it'll be comfortable, and it'll be like when I have a close friend over." And this, it has a certain tone deafness to it that is artful.
My friend, our friend Will, sent me a fantastic meme of it at afters looking for coke.
Yeah.
That's the energy that she gives off. That she's being hyper agreeable to get cocaine.
That's so funny and so true. So funny and so true.
Yes. You know, of course. Absolutely. Dart, you've had an administrative nightmare recently. What's happened?
So I told you I joined F45.
Yeah.
But I was already a member of a gym. I couldn't, I love going to the gym. There's been times in the past where I've been very dedicated to it. But at the moment, just not very into it. So that's why I joined F45 to try something new. So I live around the corner from my gym, and I went in there. It's like this muscly gay guy behind the counter, and he's like, he's so rude. So rude. And I'm like sitting there waiting for him because he was talking to someone else, and he didn't even like call me up. He did he looked up from his computer. I'm sitting back from the kiosk area, and he's like, So I go up to the desk. It's already a bad energy. And I just said, hey, I've got a membership here. I'm wanting to cancel it, I think, because I just I haven't been coming very much, and I want to try something new. And I was like, but I thought rather than maybe cancel, if you guys have like a pausing option, do you have like a pausing option? And when you talk to someone and they're not, then they're not going to be helpful because they don't go, oh, okay, yep. They're silent, and they like, there's moments for them to answer your unsure, like you being unsure, but they don't take it. So like I finished all that, and he's like, we have a cancel option. We have a pause option. And I was like, right. Oh, okay, cool. How long can you pause it for? And he's like, maximum of 12 weeks. And I was like, all right. Yeah. Maybe I'll pause it for 12 weeks. I'll try this other thing. And then if I want to come back, I'll come back. And he was like, now there's a $2 a week fee for pausing the membership, for us to maintain the membership. And I was just like, that we have to take today if you're going to pause it. So I have to pay an upfront fee for the entire time. That's $2 a week. So, okay, I pay that. And then I say, I pay that, we're done. I say, so at the end of the 12 weeks, if I do decide to cancel it or I decide to keep going, like, what's the process here? And then he's like, so if, you decide to keep going, ready for how easy the keep going is? just let us know. We'll flick it back on if you want to cancel it. So for me to cancel it, I need to email them, in which they will send me a form to cancel it. But because I've already put it on hold, the membership needs to be active to be cancelled. They can't cancel a paused membership. So I would need to reinstate my account, which then there's a 30-day grace period of a cancellation. So I'm going to have to pay another month of membership, two weeks of 37 each. So yeah, $70 approximately, because they can't cancel an inactive membership, and then I can cancel the membership and put in that form. And I just said, yep. My only little caveat, the only little saving grace and power that I had in this situation, because I've dealt with these gyms before, I'm sure you fucking all have. It's fucking dreadful. While this was all happening, this is an incredibly attractive human, really in shape. He had food, like this gross food on the corner of his mouth. And I said, no worries. I said, all right, cool. All right, well, I'll probably see you in 12 weeks and decide what happened. I was just like, oh, you got stuff there on your face, by the way. And he was like, and I was like, all right, have a good day. So I told him he had stuff on his mouth.
Good on you.
It was also a little act of kindness, though, as well. I thought it was kind to tell him, but I also thought it disarmed him because he was so rude to me. Now he's going to have to remember that interaction as, I was so rude to this guy and I had shit on my face the whole time I did it. Like, that kind of sucks. There is something that I need to show you this episode, if that's okay. So the BET Black Entertainment Awards happened recently.
Yeah. Usher did a big speech, right?
I didn't hear about that, did he?
Maybe it was a different award, sorry.
I'm sure it was.
But, yeah, he was doing a lot of effing and jeffing.
Is that
speaking
swearing?
plain?
Oh,
yeah.
was he?
He was speaking plain about how you got to keep the real ones close because, it was... Fuck, he is a charismatic guy.
Is he?
Yeah, he is. I mean, it's one of those, when people take those pauses when they speak and they've got the whole room and they go 3 seconds longer than anybody you've ever seen do.
So dope. No arms, no likes.
The licking of the lips?
Yeah. Fuck, I want to be like that one day. Let's do Toastmakers.
What Toastmakers? What happened with at the BET?
Someone performed.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
someone
great.
you might recognize.
Yeah, sick.
And is seemingly having a big pivot, big attitude shift. Maybe as a response to some events that happened. But this will all make sense in a second when you see what it is, who it is, and what it's like.
Cool. Let's have a look. Wow.
And just before that...
Wow. So
clip.
that's Will Smith. He's got a brand new song. He's he's walking through the fire and the flames that are on stage. He's atoning. He's
talking. And a big thing about Will Smith is back in the day when he did, because he's had music before, with varying degrees of success. Yeah,
I reckon there's some cool
Miami.
music in there.
Yeah, for sure. He was family friendly, clean. No swearing, apparently, in any of his music. Was
He's
a big
the Seinfeld of rap.
Yes. The family man. And this new video clip just dropped. Check this out.
Okay.
Oh, he doesn't swear in that one? Well, he swears. You didn't hear it in that, but you get the idea.
No, hey, he might not be swearing, but stuff's going on there.
He definitely does swear in his music now. That's not the clip. But what do you think about that? I'm going to say it's nearly... I reckon this Will Smith launching a music career in the wake of his controversy slapping Chris Rock and what it is, I can tell that he wrote this. I can tell, I am Jesus, I am Judah. Like, it's all like, I think it's top 10 cringiest things I've ever seen. I think it's top 10 cringiest things I've ever seen. He, to me, must be psychotic. You could map the geode of cringe of what is happening here with Will Smith. Like him being cucked, him responding violently, but still having this ego where he's like releasing these regressed Kanye West from 2006 vibe raps that are worse than ever, where he's got fire coming out and he's Jesus. Hey, I'm a Libra, but I identify as a Cancer. What are you talking about, man? Go to therapy and just chill. Watch some TV. Smoke a joint. Talk to your kids. Don't do this. Don't do this. This is for no one. No one likes this. Everyone hates this.
Watch TV. Smoke a joint. Talk to your kids. Don't do that.
Don't do this, man.
I'm going to have to listen to the whole song because that's fascinating. If an album or some longer form thing comes from this, it might be the most excited I've been for new music since MGMT.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I'll honestly be really excited too.
And I'm as excited for Will Smith's upcoming, hopefully, album as I am for Francis Ford Coppola's Megalopolis.
Yeah, I'm the same. We might be witnessing like a the new Tom Cruise level of like biggest Hollywood celebrity breakdown. When they break down in that productive way where they're like, oh, fuck it, I've lost everything, might as well play the villain they think I am. And it's like, no. People don't think you're a villain. They think you're damaged and fucked up because like they don't think you're a villain. They don't think you're cool. They don't want to hear what you have to say. They want you to go to therapy.
What's Jaden up to these? Well, we know Jaden's a bit silent to my knowledge, but Willow is doing big things.
Willow's thriving.
Willow's thriving and being celebrated.
Yes, being
across
celebrated.
The board.
Yeah. Incorrectly. Methinks.
Yeah, I'm not that much of a fan myself, but is there a potential that he is
jealous?
Yeah.
Jealous.
Is that the other ugly part of this? That because Willow is really having a moment. They're widely celebrated. Nothing he's doing is landing since the slap.
Oh, he has to be jealous.
He has to be jealous.
Because he gave his kids everything and now he's blacklisted. He I don't even know if he knows how blacklisted he is. I don't think he can ever come back from what has happened.
Why isn't he doing the Ellen? Not that obviously,
I know why.
Obviously different situations, but I mean to bring her up in the way that stuff has happened that you seemingly can't really come back from, and you either go quietly or you go down swinging.
I think he is not doing the Ellen because he has shown what type of man he is when he slapped Chris Rock. He has shown the ideologies he aspires to live by, which I think is you pull yourself up by your bootstraps and you make your own destiny. That's what I did in the past. That's how I became Will Smith. I'm going to do it again. Nothing can beat me. I've seen, because he's a big motivational speaker guy. He's a big self-help guy. And he always talks about, I saw a clip of him, I think he was skydiving. And he was talking about, this is way before all this shit happened. He was like,
they say on 3. 1. You realize that it's the most blissful experience of your life. You're flying. There's zero fear.
So I think he sees this as a challenge, as a mountain he needs to climb. But he's so delusional and he's so fucked up that he doesn't realize he is climbing the wrong mountain. Like, you know what I mean? The mountain he should be climbing of is that of compassion, is that of undoing terrible habits that he's probably, and sorting out some obviously really fucked up dynamics in his family. But I think he thinks he can brute force this through his talents to like win the public back over. I love it. I love it.
Oh, I'm excited.
I'm so excited.
This is the kind of excitement that I think Kanye wants to inspire in people, but doesn't for me.
Yeah, interesting.
So there's more of a purity to Will Smith's thing here for me.
I agree. There is a huge purity.
That is confronting and fascinating.
The rapping is bad, and it's like it used to be his old stuff. Like it was corny, it was the Family Guy, but it was fly.
What do you think of that production? Because obviously, as the hip hop half of this podcast, you're more aware of aesthetic and that.
Yeah.
area. What's going on? What's your take on the sort of production here?
So it seems to be pulling from a era of dark vibes, fire, and like religious iconography that was present around 2009 to 2013 through the release of Watch the Throne with Jay-Z and Kanye.
Jesus Walks?
No, that's way old.
Okay, sorry.
This is when rappers were leaning into the Illuminati, leaning into possibly being devil worshippers, all that kind of stuff. Where I'm bigger than religion, I'm this, I'm that, and where they would like liken their own journey, their own wealth, their own influence to that of Jesus, and like massively Jay-Z and massively Kanye through this. It's so dated. Everything that he's doing here, nothing is original there. Like I know I always say that, but like this is a rich, you know, when there's like a rich fan, like so there's a rich powerful fan and they'll like someone in Dubai, some prince's son, and they got Drake to perform at their birthday. That's like Will being having the resources to be able to put this together. He's a fan. He's a fan of it. So he gets to get close to it. He gets to do the BET. He gets to do the Fire because of his name. But it's a rich man playing at a game he knows nothing about, to the point where he doesn't realize what he has made is so dated that anyone with any type of awareness of the scape of modern music, hip hop in particular, will laugh at. It's laughable because you can tell he doesn't listen to hip hop. Or doesn't listen to it with a critical, like an artist's ear. Otherwise, he would know what he's doing is redundant.
I have no idea where that guy's fucking head's at. One of the lines from Not Like Us that has sort of stuck with me, beyond A minor, and I don't think the song is very good, but this one line, I hate you like I'm young.
Oh.
I
didn't even pick that up.
It made me ponderous.
Yeah.
And it felt very powerful to say that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ways of being hard and wanting to express passionate disdain.
Good pickup.
To hate someone like you're young, that's a big call.
Yeah. Like you make me immature. You make me hate you with a fiery young passion. Yeah, I love it.
I feel like there's an energy from Will here that he's trying to be passionate like he's young.
Yes.
And it is not working.
Because, like, just saying important words, I am Jesus, I am Judah. Like, I am, he says, I am the Bible, the Quran. What do you mean?
And then there was
what are you saying?
And then the video, for those listening, is him standing on a lighted box in what looks to be sort of like an older style Victorian room or something,
yes.
Or maybe a church.
Yeah.
And there seems to be like a diversity angle going on here as well. Like there's different kinds of people on different boxes.
Yes.
And the camera's circling around them.
That's because that's what he's trying to do, I think.
Is he trying to be the savior of everybody?
He's trying to be the shining light because I think he's trying to empower himself through his flaws. So I think he's trying to say, I slap Chris Rock, hey, I'm not perfect. I am the Jesus. I'm the Will Smith of old, but I'm the Judah. I am man. And he thinks he's teaching us and showing us through this art that he's a complex puzzle, but what he also is ultimately is dope as hell.
And he can take responsibility.
He can
look himself in the mirror.
Yeah.
And he can create passionately through that awareness.
Yeah, through the flaws and everything. Because I think his kids kind of do the same, and they're cringe in their own way, but they're more they're more fashionable.
Well, and they haven't almost lived any life.
No,
in
of course.
a sense, it's sort of like they leap into the I'm going to the 5th, 8th dimension type psychedelic thing because they've got nothing to say.
They haven't been able to live like
no.
we do. Yeah. So Robbie and I have just started. Well, we just watched in full Work of Art, which we just talked about in the episode. And hey,
yeah, This is we didn't know what we were in for with those small clips, which were bountiful, but the full clip has a lot of other aspects.
It's incredible.
So it opens with his explanation of why it's amazing. Mm-hmm. It's a big hype reel. It's a big hype reel. I haven't seen a music video like this.
No. I have. It's like what Taylor Swift does.
His face looks fucked in the video. Yeah. His face looks fucked. And I know, look, everyone gets older and stuff, but there's just...
It's like Justin Timberlake at the tiny desk. Yeah.
Great connection.
Yeah. Just looking like what you remember, but something's wrong.
Completely. We don't know why there's so much foreign language, and it's like all the people that you see are speaking, I don't know what language they're speaking. It's not a problem that they speak different languages, but it is an interesting choice, and it makes me wonder of basically, in the video there's like people
talking heads,
black and white to camera kind of portraits of various people. The idea of the work of art is that you are the work of art.
Everyone's a work of art.
Everyone's work of art. So they're standing on the whatever, the plinth or whatever, and themselves are walking around looking at them themselves. I'm the paint. I'm the canvas.
I am the paint. I am the brush. I am the canvas. I am the truth.
Nobody that knows English well would choose to be in this music video, I think.
No. That is funny. I am a saint, but if you touch, I am a savage.
Where I am.
He's walking around like it's his concert. I go, I'll look up whether it is his concert.
Of all of us, trying to find those connected aspects of humanity.
He's clawing for a version of authenticity that he thinks the algorithm will like.
Yeah.
It's so fucked.
Yeah.
The sameness in the connective tissue
between
this place.
humanity.
I mean, it's magic, spiritual, kind of like type shit. He's type shitting this.
He's type shitting.
He's type shitting, and
he's type shit.
He's like Jim Carrey. When Jim Carrey started philosophizing?
Yes.
And it was like
type shit,
like first 6 months philosophy degree type thing. That's this.
It's rough. We'd just lastly say 572K with the magnitude of, Will, and then like this Russ guy, and then Jaden's in it, and then, semi-recent controversy. Like, that is not impressive numbers. And Robbie just brought up an interesting point.
That his whole thing was that he became a YouTuber.
Yeah.
So that in combination with everything, these numbers are shocking. This is very poor form.
He is the truth, though.
Yeah.
Type shit. Type shit. Dad at the RSA.
I need a gif of Jaden just doing that.
Dad at the RSL when Summer of 69 comes on.
Oh shit.
Dad when K-San comes on.
What's he up to? So this is another song.
Wait, does he have Kanye's?
It's the Sunday Service Choir.
He has Kanye's fucking choir?
Beautiful voice.
Yeah, of course, because untalented people surround themselves with talented people to mask how ridiculous what they're doing is. These are the type of raps that a 35-year-old single dad writes after he finally gets done for domestic abuse and he finally has to move out of his house with his 19-year-old girlfriend and get a fucking rental, and he has to start working extra forklift shifts. This is the type of rap, and he goes, "Fuck it, I'm gonna get my rap career off." This is the type of shit that he says. Hey, who the?
I'm struggling to reconcile the actions I'm seeing with what everyone is definitely thinking. Like all the dancers Everyone knows what's going on.
Yeah. It's a rich person's farce.
He looks like a Wallace and Gromit version of himself.
Fucking pathetic.
Now, if she loses, he can't win.
Type shit.
Praying that Will Smith wins, like, please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Uh-oh, Richard. Oh, wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
I have wanted to be in this country my entire life. Well, let's go.
What does he mean? Is Kanye's the biggest example, I think, for me, just off the top of my head, of a rapper that is, dealing directly with ways that they've maybe done poorly.
Yeah.
It's like Runaway, I guess, is the best example I can think of that.
Let's have a toast for the arseholes.
Are there other examples of that you can think of?
There's definitely people who have tried to do the Kanye stuff, like tried to do that, and I feel like I am blanking a little bit. People that come to mind are Logic, and this is not the Kanye stuff, but what Will has done here, like the rapper Logic, Hobson, another
like
rapper, conscious rappers who are, and to varying degrees of success. Hobson and Logic are degrees of not being successful with this. J. Cole has carved out a career of being a conscious rapper that talks about the dynamics of being a thug but also being a principle-based person, and being a gangster but also being a killer but being a this, and
Do you know who else doesn't?
Who?
Steve Sweatpants.
L Sweatshirt.
Steve Sweatpants. They come from the same city. They come from the same city. So they have beats like he's like, yo, I know I fucked up. I need some grits and some gravy. I'm gonna have another blunt today. This morning I got up. I had some fucking cornflakes. I got up. I'm gonna get a new burrito.
So this is Robbie's making fun of
Steve Sweatpants. He's got some. Hey, it's grimy, it's repetitive, it's annoying as fuck, but it's cool.
Okay, right, yeah, all right.
And it's kind of Rasta.
Which we did talk about whether that's going to come back soon.
Kind of Rasta as well.
There's a last thing here, Robbie, that I think you need to see before we get out of here.
Sure.
Just because it's very important.
But do check out Steve. They're very similar, but from the same city. But check out Steve Sweatpants EP.
What's it called again?
I think it's called I'm Crazy and High.
Oh, I am crazy and high.
I think I am crazy and high.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that is a good one, actually. All right. I don't have much context for this, but what I think is it's this person's re-entry into the Marvel universe who had said that they were no longer going to.
Oh, boy.
Watch it again.
Oh, shit.
So
shit's been happening this week.
yeah, shit's been happening this week. It's a big week. It's a good week to be a podcaster. So, Robbie, describe what you are.
So what I'm seeing is a Comic-Con reveal. There are green hooded people on stage.
Dr. Dooms.
A lot of Dr. Dooms. Somebody steps forward, reveals their face from a mask, and it's Robert Downey Jr., and he looks very smug. He can barely breathe. And he looks to the side of the stage and he winks, and then the clip stops, and that is...
So, Maybe one of you guys actually, if you guys know what's happening here better, please sound off in the comments. I think it's a Comic-Con announcement that Robbie Downey Jr. will be returning to the Marvel Universe in the capacity of a villain in Doctor Doom. And people are jizzing. And that reveal video, to me, that's that's beautiful, isn't it?
What we do know is that we've got merch coming out.
Oh, shit.
We've got brand new merch. Welcome to meet you, everybody. This is, okay, so we've been fielding a lot of messages about this sort of shit, okay? When's it coming? When's the drop happening?
Guys, you've been doing the podcast for nearly 5 years now. We need merch. We need merch. We need merch. We hear you. We've delivered. Grab one side of this.
Check it out. Check it out. Look, for audio participants, we're holding here welcome to meet you stickers.
That's right.
You can put these in your local bathroom.
And for size comparison, this is an iPhone. Look at that.
Just a bit too big for the iPhone. Just
a bit too big.
Little bit too big for the iPhone.
Okay, it's a bit.
That's okay.
It covers the camera. But you don't need all those cameras. You only need one of these.
You just snip off the end of it, and then you can put it on the base of your phone, on the back of your phone. You can put this on your drink bottle.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? Get creative. You know what? Get creative. Put it somewhere. Send us a photo of where you've put it.
Yeah.
And we'll share it.
Oh, come on, really?
Yeah.
Yes, it's
yes.
Gonna be cool.
Now, how much are these going to set people back, Doug?
$10.99, and with
each? Now,
these are
there was a fuck up with the order, wasn't there? Because these are actually quite expensive.
These are expensive. So yeah, these are a high. We actually needed the high end.
It's a high quality sticker.
No, it is high quality, but we don't know how much they are. I don't know if we're even going to charge anything. I don't know what we're going to do.
Well, let's decide now.
Oh.
Patreons will get a free one.
Patreons get a free one. And there will be another sticker that's not yet revealed. You will also get a free one of those.
Yeah.
But
I think that's it.
And I think that's it. So join up to the Patreon
to get 2 stickers, one of which is not visible right now, but it is equally cool.
Do people think we're dumb?
I don't care. I don't care. I love you. I love you for listening, and we want to reward you for listening, and that's why we're shipping these out nice and pristinely to you, and we thank you so very much. Thanks for listening. Even if you're not a Patreon, we welcome you. We say thank you very much for being here, and we hope that you're doing well. WTMYPOD@gmail.com if you want to email us. You can also follow us on the socials. Of course, we got the TikTok, we got the Instagram, and Discord.
The link tree is in the bio, guys. Join the Discord. Discord's growing, and people chat in there, and people are chatting a lot on the Patreon as well, and we love to see it. We love to see you guys chatting, talking about things in the episode. It really fuels us, doesn't it?
Oh, it's
like
great.
an ultimate motivation. So
it's beautiful.
Love
it's a beautiful
to see
thing.
it. Love to see it.
Subscribe as well. Hit the bell as well.
Oh yeah, subscribe on YouTube.
Hit the bell as well. Bye.
Bye.